It's very, very crooked.
Does it work? Does it do it?
Is all this shit really
Yeah.
It is.
Right. So,
Yeah, see, the famous.
you got why?
This.
Me first. Okay.
This is going to be the best transcript
I hope
ever.
all you people brought helmets, because you're going to need them. I'm going to do my best to channel George Carlin.
150?
Right?
Holy fuck.
Anybody go to Bruce Potter's talk this morning? No? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's going to be that. So Larry comes to me a while ago and he says, we want you on this panel. And I'm like, all right, cool, what's a panel? And he says, it's a fail panel. And I said, oh, I have the perfect thing. So for folks that aren't aware of the research I've done, which I suspect almost everyone in the room, I have made a habitual problem of going and finding stupid bullshit on the internet that shouldn't be on the internet and ranting about it at conferences for something like the last 3 or 4 years. It'll happen. It's Defcon, whatever. That's why I came in with a mask and stuff, right? Right, so over the last 4 years or so, I've done a series of talks at a variety of different conferences where I poke fun at the different things I found connected to the internet. And believe me, there are things online that you will do the whole like Jackie Chan what the fuck meme face over and over and over again. So the title of my component of this panel is literally 115 batshit stupid things you can put on the internet, and as fast as I can go, somebody get me a drink. With your host, me. About me, nobody cares. Thank you, sir. Cheers. So, big question. If there can be a thing, and you can put a web server on the thing, should you put a web server on the thing?
Yes.
Let me introduce you to tonight's fucking mascot, Totes My Goats. Should you put a web server on the thing? Totes My Goats. Fuck yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. So, some of you may remember my 2014 Twitter rampage pirate ninja baby cabana battle 9001 when I did at Defcon 20, my fire hose Shodan talk where I basically did stuff like this. We'll just get right into it. So why the fuck is a TV station online and I can get to it? Why would you give me control of a fucking television station? Why would you do that? Who is high and why aren't they sharing? Something German. I don't know. It's VNC. What the fuck? Drink. Windows CE.
Wow.
Why?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Does that say washing?
That's my stuff.
Take it off the fucking internet. Oh my god, asterisk. Anybody want to make some phone calls? I bet we can guess the password. Or, fuck it, let's fuck with Korea, right? They're generating power. Let's go fuck with those guys.
That's not my stuff.
Right? You know, press some buttons,
I'm
watch the
assuming
news.
that's South Korea.
Why not, right? Oh, look, it's a really fucking boring Mac desktop on VNC. Oh, who gives a fuck? What
That's
is she
my Mac.
finding? What a Mac desktop.
Fuck.
Oh, wait a minute. I wasn't the first one here. I wasn't the first one here either, but it looks like you can get some SSH keys off of this guy. That's kind of cool. Chinac BJNY2 host 03 source. Oh, hey, that's fun. Anybody been to the dentist lately? Because we can go back. We can learn things about drilling people in the skull. You can write some Python if you feel like it. You know, if that's your thing. I write lots of Python. Really, really angry Python that makes real developers upset. This just hurt my face. I don't know what to say about it. I can't speak the language. Why? All right, VNC. That's cool. There's some. What? Love stage. Where?
Enhance.
Enhance. Apparently, I can't read.
Is this not CSI Cyber?
I got it. Whatever. I don't know. My brain is melting. I'm gonna go. Second column, third one down. Love stage.
Love stage.
Bang bang. Well caught.
Oh yeah.
Should we usurp the mascot?
That's what she said?
You can go to college here if you want. 702, actually 702 is this area code, isn't it? Shit, I didn't notice that before. 702 is Las Vegas.
That may also be the love stage bang bang.
Right? Anybody know what happens if skate equipment takes a selfie? Might look like that, maybe? Right? A picture of the building in which the SCADA system exists. Fucking awesome. Now I can just find it on Google Maps. And make those guys shit their pants. Look, another host on the same college. This one was lonely. HTTP load testers. All right, that's cool. Give the public access to test things. HTTP server Bing.com. This thing's pre-configured to denial of service Bing. Well done. Good job.
I mean, don't they do that themselves already?
Maybe. So you can find solar bullshits on the internet. Why? I mean, this could be cool. I'm not sure. I haven't spent a lot of time playing with it, but grain silos seem kind of fun. Like, isn't that something that
did you
should
say you
be
didn't spend a lot of
public?
time playing with it?
Oh, yeah. Probably way too much. Many, many, many mornings until 5 a.m. But this guy probably spent a lot more time playing with it, like setting up MATLAB to track sports ball. Okay, that's cool. However, if you travel to Sydney anytime in the future, there's a dessert place I can recommend. There's another place you can buy some squid. That's cool. Squid on the internet. Why is there fucking squid on the internet? Oh shit, that's right. The fucking love. Oh god, what was that? Oh my god, amazing. You guys are amazing. This is good. Crowdsourcing the fuckery. If you want to buy some avocados, I know a place. Or if you want to really piss off some dude, right? So this goes on for
There are certain times I wouldn't want the lights to automatically come on.
Dude, some of these buttons are ridiculous. Like, he's got a guest room and a TV room and a game room and a hearth. I want those problems. Yeah, I guess what is that, like a chest of drawers? Why would you automate it? Oh, even better, a fireplace on the internet. That's fucking smart. Oh my god. Okay, so full disclosure. Who knows Dave Maynard? Dave Maynard? Dude, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh shit, one guy. So me and that guy and Dave Maynard had what we called a showdown race on the internet either earlier this year or like late last year. I forget. It was a while ago. Where, and you're gonna love this. Who is it? CSI Cyber, their Twitter account, posited a question to the Twitterverse asking, "Can you set a fire using the internet?" To which several of us, no shit, jumped out of our chairs and said, "I'll take that fucking challenge." Like, really? Challenge accepted. And then we began basically a Twitter race where we found for the next like 3 hours just the most batshit random crap you could find. We were using Shodan at the time, which, by the way, if John is here, everybody should point at John and tell him how amazing he is, because without him, we wouldn't be able to do half of this stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, yay, John Matherly.
Hey,
yeah, so...
Good, Dan, I'm going to interrupt.
Where
Don't
is he?
forget,
He
we've
gets a
got hot
dentist.
sauce up here, and we're taking... Yeah, don't stick your dick in it,
You
please.
can.
Because if you stick your dick
I
in it,
will pay you.
you've got to eat all of it. Okay?
John should have just named it Shodan Tentler.
Right? People think that I'm the guy that made it because I'm Dan and it's Show Dan, and they just sort of put two and two together, and I have to tell them calmly, like, no, I wish I was that clever with the code. I just make people like Paul M angry. I hear collusion and there's evil things happening, but I'm going to keep going.
And really, if you want to give us money still, you don't have to have hot sauce.
I have a
saying.
suspicion.
It's not really giving us money.
No.
I mean,
Well,
you can give
you
Amanda
give
money if
Rand-
you
you can
want.
give me all your money also, but
We should invest in Rance's cyber pancreas,
Yes.
cyber.
right?
Let's buy a cyber pancreas.
And on that note, here's a cyber car wash. Why? All right, that's cool. Oil tanks, that's great. Yeah, that's fucking smart. Somebody sat down and decided, I need my oil tanks on the internet. It's the future. This is how it must be. Who knows where Ride Pier is? Anybody? I don't know. I didn't look it up, but apparently there's substations on the internet. That's cool. Ride
I don't
Pier.
think it's
that's fun.
electrical.
This one I've posted before. Does anybody remember this one? The friendliest skata on the internet. This is a caviar cannery that I think it's in Sweden, and this one made news in Sweden and in other various components of England. Not England. Sorry, Europe. Sorry, England, Europe, same thing. Whatever. I only have 2 firing neurons, and they're making me drink. Well, you're behind. So yes, fun times. Uh-oh. This one?
I'm going to put 12 people up here for actually 30. Stick around, it'll get good.
We'll make sure it stays warm for you.
Yeah. Let's stay up all the vomit.
Can anybody read what I think is Swedish? Because all I hear is like bork, 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 bork. It's something. It involves temperatures and pumps. That's cool.
This is why we need.
This is cooler though. It's a coal mine. Why would you? Why? Why would you let me play with a coal mine? What's better than playing with coal mines?
I can think of a lot of things better than playing. with
Potato
coal.
technology. This was told to me actually. So this was part of my like Pirate Baby Cabana Battle 2014 crazy batshit rage fueled silliness on Twitter. After my panel with Paul M. and Errata Rob last year, we scanned the internet live on stage, and we had like 36,000 JPEGs of random crap we found on VNC, and then I spent 4 days going through all 36,000 photos and picking out the interesting stuff and flinging it onto Twitter, and it got a lot of attention. This was one of them, and I had no idea what it was until some random on Twitter told me, that's actually potato climate control.
I can count a potato!
Well, now you can be very comfortable counting the potato, right? So here's an Italian hydroelectric plant that's generating something.
1.21
I don't speak
gigawatts.
Italian, sadly, but there's one line there that says it's generated 1,087 kilowatt hours, which is a megawatt, if I'm not mistaken.
1.21 gigawatts.
Almost!
That's
1.087 gigawatts.
Sorry,
Jigga jigga.
Yeah.
didn't mean to steal your thunder.
This one is kind of the same thing, but this is in Swedish, I think Swedish or maybe Dutch. Looks like an electrical relay station. Same kind of deal. Why in the fuck would you let me into your electrical relay station over the internet? Like,
Is that the
Hi?
Univision logo on the bottom?
Univision.
But would you know
Looks
anything
like it.
to do
Indoor
with it when you got in it?
indoor energy control.
Hey, Dan, if you got in it, would you know about what to do with it when you got in it?
Dan doesn't
With
know what
this?
to do with it
Dan
when
never
he
knows
gets
what
in.
to do when he gets in.
Hence why he doesn't know what to do with it.
I know nothing. Why did you even let me up here? What are you doing? Prank caller, prank caller. Conference rooms? Anybody? You can schedule a meeting. Apparently there's a support training project at 8 a.m. Rad. This one's fun. Who was at ShmooCon in the last 2 years? Anybody? You remember MS Paint as a service?
Yes.
Because you can do it over the internet. This is a hotel lobby sign directly connected to the internet that's accessible to the public. What if we made it say something like Ebola outbreak? How many shat pants would there be then?
All the
Right?
pants.
All of the pants? I am not a ham radio like ultra nerd. I know a little bit. I know enough to make
If you
real
were,
ham
we'd
radio
know.
nerds angry. But apparently you can run a D-Star, I guess this is a repeater, off a Raspberry Pi, and then you can put it on the internet with VNC. Alright, that's cool.
I see Brendan shaking his head. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? Here's another one. Another wonderful office. It's the same thing like a hotel lobby, but it's an office directory. That's kind of cool. Same sort of deal. Whose pants do you want to make brown today? What can brown do for you? Anybody familiar with Jenkins? The fun one that has Groovy Script with like remote code execution? Yeah, that. But with VNC on top of things. That's kind of cool. You can track boats too if you really want. I'm not a boat guy myself, but you know, some of you guys might be. You can watch people day trade. This is right.
Wow.
So like, you want to get some insider information from some guy who's broadcasting everything to the world, or you can watch his solar system capture power. That's kind of cool. Yeah, yay power. Well, this is all. I'm not sure what kind of evil stuff you can do with a solar power system, except maybe like fuck with the lipo batteries if there are lipo batteries. But I'm not an electrician. That'd be
to
Chris.
the
That's the dude. The dude in the pink helmet can help you there.
Back to the starting the fires.
Holy shit! A guy brought a helmet. It just dawned on me. Like I was like, I hope you all have helmets, and one guy puts on a helmet. And that dude's prepared, right? Another. What is this? I feel left out. More hotel lobbies. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is an office building lobby. Another like let's.
Drink.
Blah. Next.
We can keep going.
Oh God. All right, so the Echoplex is going to have a bad time at some point. Also, for the sake of convenience, you'll see people that will put their security workstation, like the type of place you will walk into that has like dudes working a counter that have security stuff happening, and they man all the cameras and the badge readers. Say again? You can. Or you can watch them on VNC because it's fucking publicly accessible. Or you really, I don't know, I'm not a Redditor, but there might be other Redditors in the room. Here's somebody you can mess with. There's a dude on Reddit that's broadcasting his desktop to the internet. Have fun, guy. So I have a funny story about these massive diesel generators that also have fucking VNC on them for some reason. A friend of mine did a security audit for a power generation company a while back and realized that these things, for the sake of emissions compliance, have urea pumped into the exhaust area. I don't know if it's in the manifold.
Sounds like they make a cream for that.
What did you?
Oh, I'm going somewhere with this, and you're going to love it.
What did you say? What it was pumped in?
Urea.
That's what I thought you said.
Urea. Right? And similar to another slide I'm going to have later, you can open the valve and fill the exhaust manifold with urea, which drowns the generator. Urea is the key component in urine, and you can literally blast it with piss. Right? So, 4chan
Sounds like
strikes
this whole
again.
weekend.
Or you can actually make it rain, at least for people that are really short. Sprinklers. Sprinklers on the internet. Oh, I did forget one thing. There was the curtains that I didn't put on here. Yeah, you can find curtains on the internet too. Like, that's fiendish, I'm sure. No, functioning curtains that open and close. Like computer-controlled fucking curtains on the internet.
So you could open the curtains and then switch to manual mode.
Yeah. Right? But there's this other cool Japanese ham radio chat thing that I found, apparently. You can, like, have... I don't know if they're using ham radio as the backhaul for all the networking, but I guess. I was scratching my head a lot. I sadly can't read. Cool, what does it do? It lets... Holy shit, a thing in Japan that lets nerds talk to each other over the internet? Who'd have fucking thought? Maybe Travis thought about it. I don't know, man, but like, I guess his AVG is cool. Like, it didn't find any threats.
Dude's sweet ride. I bet he does some cool
So I ask again, did anybody go to Bruce's talk this morning about Risk? Because, like, no threats. No, your virus clear. That's totally cool. I can look at all your pictures of Kiera and somebody else. All right.
Also takes.
I don't know if this was on purpose or if this was because, like, management people need to watch Indians shopping for massive, like, networking equipment, but there's that on the internet too. That's pretty cool. I don't know what an oil seller is, but I think it might be kind of important, and you may not want to tell the world about them or where they are or how much oil they have and things like that. But, you know, to make anybody... Did anybody do MedSec here? Medical stuff? Work on SCADA? So one guy. Check this out. Yeah, fun shit, right? And you're gonna think, you're gonna say, but all the fucking naysayers in the room. Oh no, but it's a fucking demo, Vis. What are you doing? This is bullshit. It's a fucking demo. Do you see that little thing in the little top corner over there on the right? It's a demo. It's a demo, Vis. Fuck you. I found a real one with 16 live hospital page. Like, all right, come at me, bro. Like, why? And you know what the fucked up part about this one is this was RDP, not VNC, so like slightly off tangent. This was the background of the desktop. You know when you RDP into some hosts, it gives you a login window over the background, and you can just drag the background, you drag the login window off the screen, and you see this, full frame. So this was like, you didn't even have to authenticate to the box. You just could sit here and watch. That's good. HIPAA, yeah! Right? And this is another one, fun fact. Tell me these guys weren't compliant. Right? Tell me they didn't spend $1 million a year on auditors to come in and like fix their shit.
Hey,
Good
Vis,
times.
back up one slide.
What? That one?
Yeah. Now, is it a hospital bed or is it a fucking hospital bed?
Ooh.
Ask Amanda.
Heart rate will tell you.
Well, the heart rate
Depends on the person.
What is that? Please spoil everything for me. Right? Chase view. Woo. So this is cool. I can't tell if it's a giant LiPo battery, but apparently you can control it from your old iPhone. That's kind of neat. And that little icon in the bottom right hand, the little door, this means it's a touch panel. You can VNC. And there's a lot of these things on the internet. All the semantic HMI stuff, all the stuff Chris is going to get into. Some of it is mine. Is all weird bullshit touch panel stuff. These touch panels people buy and put on walls to control things, you can VNC into with a default credential, sometimes no credential. Fun fact. So this is another what appears to be really boring Mac VNC desktop, except not. I'm gonna just take this one because. And the fun fact, it's the same fucking guy. If you look at the name of the, it's the same fucking guy, right? So now we're getting into threat intel. So where's ThreatBot? ThreatBot, I need you.
Sounds like a personal problem.
No, that is a personal problem. That is a fucking personal problem. What are you doing?
I worked at.
Wait, this is Chris's slide. I'm going to disclose Chris's. His first slide is a Back to the Future slide. And that's the first thing that came to mind. I'm like, we're time traveling.
He doesn't say Windows 98.
Oh, just wait.
Just wait.
Just wait. I got you better. It's not Windows 98, but it's way worse. And it's dumber, too. It's face-slappingly dumber. What? No, just wait. There's more cameras, too. So GeoVision is a system that does, like, coax, those little dome camera type deals you see. That's fun. That's cool. But these cameras are really boring, so you can get to this guy's XBMC install and watch movies on his tab instead.
What's that?
Or if you're really bored, you can go to this Israeli pharmacy and order a bunch of crazy drugs and get high. That's fun, right? And then when you're done and you're having a shitty time, you have agua para flushing.
Do it.
Cheers. Right? Net coffee sounds cool.
After you.
I'd sign up for that. I mean, I don't know what it does, but it's got my attention. There's a... Really? Counter-Strike? Holy shit, Counter-Strike 1.6, nice! Well spotted. Right? Obviously, Los Pollos Hermanos. Anybody? Breaking Bad fans? Right? Good time. Yeah. And then speaking of like crazy drug dealing people, here's $300,000. Right on. That's cool. And then here's an Italian something. I don't know. I don't speak Italian. I actually stared at this thing and squinted at it for a good 15 minutes. I have no fucking idea what this thing is. Maybe we can tap Chris with it. I know Chris isn't paying attention, but that's cool.
What?
Ha ha ha, other Chris.
We're busy scissoring.
Oh, they're too busy scissoring.
Scissoring over here, sorry.
And my camera's over there. You didn't fucking wait. God damn it. Can't count on you people for anything, can I? Right?
Thank you.
Is that the Spanish Minecraft sound? Because we have Spanish Minecraft. Phil is going to have a bad time.
Yeah, you're at the floor.
But I don't know, like, I don't know. You're just gonna you make me drink, right? But then again, you can feel better if you just watch a Ender's Game. That's cool too. The Italians like letting their, Team Viewer licenses lapse on their 408 kilowatt hydroelectric generating facility. But maybe you can forget about that by fucking with this guy's sprinklers. So, and if you're bored of that dude, there's another hotel. This one's in Oakland. If anybody's from the Bay Area, right? Voltage sensors are cool. I'm not sure what they're connected to. Sadly, maybe there's a camera somewhere I can find that has something like that. Or maybe I can print some circuit boards because that'd be cool. Hey, who wants to hack some shit? You guys want to hack some shit? Who needs ODE, right? Well, there was an attribution talk that happened, right? Did anybody go to Morgan? And Morgan did a presentation with another lady earlier today talking about attribution. Well, we can give them a bad time if you want, because there's like Kali on VNC, publicly accessible on the internet, and you can fuck some shit up that way. And send Morgan for a throw, right? Or you can make some Spanish copies of stuff. So like all the people that were like, oh God, 98, Windows 98, Windows 95, no, Windows 2000, right? It was Windows 2000, somebody else was like, oh no, the Windows 98 is bad.
Welcome to my world.
It gets worse. It gets worse. Wait for it. Wait.
Hold.
It's the same fucking guy. Again. Can you point out the mistakes he made in his evil hacks and his nefarious plot to overthrow the internets? No? Anybody? When was the last time you saw System 32 on DOS? Dell EQ Echo open some IP address blah 7 blah 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 iExplorer.exe on DOS? Really? This is what we call our threat landscape. Right? This is what we're up against. Right? I'm going to try and open IE on fucking DOS. And what will really bake your noodle is why the fuck is DOS available via VNC? How did you sort that shit out? It's an SSH tunnel through time. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm just gonna print off a bunch of porn on whatever this giant ceramic printer is, and that'll make me feel better. I don't know. Providential, adjective, occurring at a favorable time. You can't make this shit up. I love it. You can't. It's good. This one's good too. Same guy. I think. Yep, same guy. On a Japanese system, except McAfee is catching his shit. If you, I don't know if you can you read it? Maybe? No, it's probably too small to read. But yeah, that's McAfee catching some skid doing some stuff. And I think this might actually be the same Korean power generation plant, so obviously I need to drink. I at this point I don't even. This is like number 4. I don't what. So when people go home after con, there's going to be a lot of shit to play with, right? Especially like more blind skitty derp. I don't know who White Team is, but they're dumb. Either that or they have scripts that are just blindly pasting shit into every open VNC place they possibly can because that's what it looks like is happening. Cubs win? I guess? I don't know. Why would you? Okay, sure. This like I said, a lot of like shouty arm waving, why, what the hell. It's colorful times. But there's big German reservoirs. Wasserverorgung?
This is why Germans don't play Scrabble.
I can't pronounce that. I'm just going to... Right? Yeah, this one does something. I don't know if it's agua para flushing, but I guess we can check. But then there's also regular, ordinary Swedish mealtime with what also appears to be... It's a show, man. You don't know about regular, ordinary Swedish mealtime?
No.
It's good for you.
Right?
It's good for you. It's good for you. But, you know, if that distracts you, you can just go back to the day traders again, because apparently they're really happy publishing all their shit to the internet in public. Something. If you guys got something, I got nothing. It's measuring it in meters squared. It's Polish? That's cool. Syslog is in English. I don't even know. This I got nothing.
Isn't that Apple Maps?
Right?
Is it a map?
It's a map.
It's Apple Maps.
No, it's a fucking potato. Like,
It's Apple Maps bad.
It's a potato. Potato.
I will see your potato, and I will raise you a hot parlor wash.
Is there a happy ending?
Yes.
Okay.
How many fans of BSD are there in the room? BSD people? Yeah? How many people think BSD is like the gnarliest, strongest, most awesome operating system that's the most secure?
Put your hands down.
Yeah?
Hands down. Here's a hint.
What about now? Good job, guys. Single user mode. No creds, no security, nothing. VNC. Right? What about now? Fun shit. Anybody lactose intolerant? Because we can have you have a really bad time. Here's a dairy plant. This one does something involving cows. Wait, what?
They're milking horses. Won't someone think of the children?
See the really, really interesting shit?
I think Chris has milked a horse
The
before.
really interesting shit is I had no idea that was there. I didn't even notice it. Because when I find this shit, it's like 4 in the morning and I haven't slept, and I'm just like, look at this batshit insane stuff. And then I get on stage, and I have like all of you guys to point out all the stuff that I never noticed the first time around, and it's like version 2 for me. Like, this is amazing. Why the fuck is there a horse setting on the dairy milk plant?
Why is there a bowl setting?
They're high?
I think it's still considered milking.
It's not milk. No, Cannibal says that it's hides.
And
I'm
this,
not
and this
milk.
is where your children's milk comes from in their school. I said dog or better.
Standardized
Salty
testing. That's what that shit was all about. No wonder they were pissed.
Is this what Malk is?
I'd be pissed too if they wanted to milk my kids at school. Like, user Genu, I don't know, whoever's French in the room can help me pronounce that. But Elite 31337X, that's, yeah. Good job. What is it? Genuo?
Wait, is that the same guy?
No. Yeah, right? No ragrats. Yeah. So one easy way to catch skids is to leave VNC open and open Notepad. Because they will blindly shove whatever the fuck they have into Notepad, and then you can have it. It's like an ultra poor man's honey. Who knew that Notepad could be a honeypot? This is no shit. This is a Notepad honeypot. Holy fuck. Right?
Fizz, how much you got left?
I can go faster.
Go faster.
Let's go faster.
Faster.
Here's a TV station that
Faster.
hasn't fucking updated their TeamViewer license. Here's another fucking TV station. Here's a goddamn ATM. Why the fuck is there a camera on a goddamn ATM? Why can I tell it into a fucking hydrogen fuel cell? Mario's gonna shit his goddamn pants when he sees this. He's gonna fucking confess to Luigi that he's been fucking taking shrooms the entire goddamn time. Then he's gonna go turn off the goddamn Lieberts and all the data centers are gonna go down. Right?
Ludicrous speed.
Then the entire city of downtown Copenhagen, give or take a few places we can shut off for fun. There's an ice rink here that you can defrost if you have the minerals for it. The ice rink is under there. Right? Webcams, too expensive. Cheap cell phones, better. Shady cops tracking you. What the fuck? Pips, autoplay, Google it. Scary shit. Why are they doing that? I don't know. The EFF is investigating. I found a hydroelectric plant.
Breathe, Vis, breathe.
No. I don't need to breathe. It's too bad Anthony's not here. My cup is up.
He was earlier.
No empty cups.
So the guy... There's a story with this picture. I'll try and tell it really quickly. I found this. I put it on Twitter. Some guy said, Michael Toeker, who I don't know if he's in the room or not, or even here.
He's not here.
Michael Toeker, who I didn't know at the time, was like, oh, no, that's totally legit. And I said, no, look at that fucking art, man. This is a defacement. Some skid did some MS Paint bullshit on some SCADA, and now this is owned. And he was like, no, you can let the Java run. And I said, this is your Java, and you want shells on my shit. No. He said, no, I promise it's okay. So I spun up a VM, and I ran the Java, and it said megawatts. And I went, oh, fuck. So I put this picture on Twitter, and then the next morning, the DHS called me. Like, no shit, it was like that. This guy was like, I'm going to have some interesting people call you. I'm like, lol, cool story, bro. Twitter, whatever. 8:30 in the morning. Next morning, ring, ring. Hi, my name is Anthony. I'm calling from the DHS. I'm like, it was bad, right? This plant stayed online for like a year. Like, I was driving, I have a distinct memory of driving somewhere at least 6 months after doing this presentation the first time, like 3 or 4 years ago. And John Matherly is texting me, or not texting, he's on DMing me on Twitter. He's saying that fucking plant is still up. And I'm like, what? Which one? And he's like, the Fumel one. And I'm like, oh, no way. And he links me to it, and it rendered on my phone. And I went, no, goddamn it. What? We have a dam in your country that has flooded. If you Google for Barrage de Fumel, you'll find news articles about how this dam has flooded people in the past. They just don't care. They literally were like, oh, we're on vacation. Fuck off. And we're like, no shit. They were on vacation and they didn't want to fix it. So, like, responsible disclosure kind of works. Responsible disclosure works if you disclose to places that give a fuck, and this place did not give a fuck. This place I didn't even bother, disclosing to, because god damn it. And then neither did this place. Right? So we're up to 3 now. And then there's a switching station that is involved, so we're up to 4. So, like, this French... And I give up. Fuck it. Car washes. Yeah, it's true. There's also speakers, which is really fun. Because you can just send a Rickroll MP3 straight to them and it plays. That's good. But how rich do you have to be to have a fridge just for the champagne and have the champagne have an alarm? Right? I want those problems. I don't want these problems. That's CERN. To be fair, they fixed it. This is like 2 years old. I reported like 200 something of these to their CERT department, and at first they didn't really shit. They were like, no, but we're this big open system, and we're like, we're for academics and things like that. And I'm like, that's cool, but like, no. I shouldn't be able to see this. And they're like, all right, cool, that's fun. So they fixed it, and it was really cool, yay CERN, and then I found a bunch of ski lifts. And this ski lift in particular is really fucking funny because it's a gondola. You can open the doors, turn on the alarm, and I think, I can't remember, I can't read, French, shout at people through the PA. So you can send people up in a gondola, stop the gondola, open the doors, and it's like, get the fuck out! Right? Why would you let me do this? Why? Right? But this one is cool. I had a personal interest in this one. I found a fishery in the Oxford covered market in England. So I went there and I actually put my hand on it. And that was really cool to find some random bullshit on the internet and then go touch it in meat space. But then I saw something.
There's so many jokes there, Viss.
There's lobsters. You can fucking control the temperature of lobsters over the internet. There's also swimming pools that have acid tanks that you can control over the internet. What the why would you do that? I'm going to take a breath. I will exercise George Carlin. And I would like you all to consider the following. Stop putting shit on the internet! Or for fuck's sake, at least count to 10 before you decide to do it, right? I'm out.